Here we go.
Yo, what's going on, comic book family? The champ is here, coming at y'all with another comic book haul video. I love saying the champ is here. I've been saying that ever since I was young. When that Jadakiss song that's on my outro with the Mom and Ali soundbite came out, I used to stay bumping that song, and that's where I got it from. So I'm sure people know about it now because I know they started saying it again on like commercials and stuff. But you know, I like when I go on people's live streams, like Perry or Thorough. Shout out to both of them. You know, I go on their live streams and I jump on and say what's up or whatever, and then they'll scream out "Champ is here," and some other people say it too. I've said it before too. But that's what puts a smile on my face. If I ever had a goal on YouTube, is if I go on somebody's stream, they say that. That's it. I don't care about the likes, the subscribers, or nothing like that. Still appreciate everybody that watches the video and stuff like that, but I don't have a set goal or anything like that. I'm just doing this for the fun of it. But I know I'm late with these books. I just picked up my books from the last week that just passed. And, you know, I'll just show you off what I got. It's been a pretty light week. I dropped some books. But, you know, started off from Image, Spawn. I had to get this cover. It's probably my top 3 covers that came out that I got. This first appearance of Spawn. It's fire cover, and it's Virgin. One thing I like about his Virgin covers is they always over cover price. So had to pick this up. Then I picked up No One Left to Fight. Number 6, I think 6. Was it 6 or 5? 5. I believe this is the final issue. I know some people don't like this book. I personally love it because I'm a DBZ fan. I'm an anime fan. I'm a fantasy fighting fan with the energy waves and Kamehamehas and all that other stuff. I mean, you can see from my pops, I love anime. I love everything. Give me a good artist, give me a good story, and I'm gonna read it. But I had to pick this up. Fire series. Hopefully they continue. I believe it's supposed to be the last issue, but hopefully they continue it because I love it. Then for my Marvel, this is also part of one of my other covers. My other top 3 covers of the week is this that I have. Is Spider-Man Miles Morales. Love this series. It's one of the few ongoing series that I have. I dropped a lot of ongoing series like the other Spider-Mans. So this is the only Spider-Man run that I'm picking up now. Love it. Love this art. Fire series, fire art. And slowly but surely, Miles Morales is becoming my favorite Spider-Man. You know, I feel like I can relate to him in a lot of stuff that happens. So I just love Miles Morales. But he's not there yet. He's not there yet, my favorite. But he's up there. Then I had to get his X-Force and New Mutants. Had to get the Mark Bagley. Anytime an artist puts this amount of time in drawing this many characters, you have to get it, man. So this is fire, you know. Shout out to Mark Bagley. He knows how to draw feet. You see Domino right now. You know, such Mr. Liefeld who can't draw to save his life on his feet. But you know, I had to pick these up because it's coming off a House and Power. So seeing where it's going to go. And I believe there's only 1 or 2 more left for those. Then, also one of my favorite covers. This is my number 3 of my favorite covers. Top 3 covers of the week is Daredevil 13. The most underrated book in Marvel by far. By far. Hardly see people talking about this book. I don't know why. Because it's been fire since issue number 1. Every single issue is fire. And a lot of people don't talk about it. Zdarsky's killing it with this run. And I love this cover because this cover reminds me of when I was little, and, you know, sneaking late at night trying to get my hands in the cookie jar, and, you know, you get caught. And he went, boy, if you don't get it's out that cookie jar. And, you know, you look back. You know, that's what this cover reminds me of. But this is a fire book. And I guarantee you, something big is going to happen in this Daredevil run. I don't know when. I don't even know when it's going to end. But something big is going to happen. And then everybody's going to try to pick up all these Daredevil books. Like they cheated Batman Beyond. Nobody picked up Batman Beyond. But now everybody's trying to find all these issues of it. But I digress. Pick it up, man. Also got Immortal Hulk, number 26. Now, I'm going to say this. I've been praising Immortal Hulk. But the last issue of Mortal Hulk was trash. I did not like it. I felt like you have to be high to read that book. It was you in space and talking about these aliens, talking all this stuff. I was like, no, what is this? It lost me. I zoned out so many times reading that book, and then I was just waiting for it to end. I was just really like, okay, is it going to end? Is it going to end? So hopefully they pick up the slack on this book, because if that last book cover wasn't fire, I would have sold it. But yeah. Then the last book of Marvel was Ghost Rider, and issue 1 was pretty good. So I was like, I might as well get number 2. So I had to suggest picking up. And speaking of like the cosmic beings, you know, I was talking to my comic book artist, not comic book artist, comic book shop guy. And I was talking to him about this book, and we were just talking back and forth, and there's a few other people talking back and forth, like, because Silver Surfer Black, you saw how it ended with Silver Surfer turning all black and stuff, and it's like, it reminds me a lot of the Thanos run by Donny Cates, coincidentally the same author, and he turned all black and he became the Fallen One, and he had the Thor hammer. So I feel like it's going to have some connection around it. You know, it has dimensions, that whole weird dimension that he was in and stuff like that. I don't know. Something, I feel like this is going to have a connection with the Thor that's coming out in 2020. So I like that the eBay, because I got this book a while ago. I like that the eBay prices in this book shot up a lot. So I'm guessing a lot of people have that same theory. But I don't know, man. I love this book. You know, I know the first cover A, I think it was Thanos, when he had treated Thor like his, I mean not Thor, Hulk like his little puppy dog, had him on a leash and stuff. I know that was the most high value price book, but you know, I got this book strictly because I just love the cover. This is the one book I would want Donny Cates to sign. Well, I would want a few other books, but this is the book I want. This would be the first book I asked Donny Cates to sign, because I want to slap this up. I think this cover is fire. But yeah, you never know, man. Thor coming out, pick that up. Pick that Thanos run up, and with the Fallen One, he might come out in those books. But that's it for Marvel. And on to DC. I might have to hold this. Oh, there you go. It's City of Bane. It's the ass and tape cover. I call it the ass and tape, because that's what I heard. That's what I heard when my comic book shop told me. He's like, "Hey, do you want an ass and tape cover for this?" I was like, "What? I don't want no ass and tape. I got a girl, bro. What are you talking about?" He's like, "No, ass and tape." So, but I'm calling it the ass and tape cover, because that's what I hear. I still hear it when I say it. So it's the ass and tape cover. So, you know, it's pretty dope. I like it. You know, it opens up and you see that. So is that trying to say is like Thomas is pulling strings to Bane? So what's going on with that? I don't know, but I heard this was actually a pretty good issue. So I was like, I already sold my other ones besides when Alfred got his neck snapped, and what was the other book? The last book with Banner. I said Banner. Bane breaking Batman's back cover. I kept those two, but everything else was sold. I didn't care for it. It was taking up space. But pick this up. There's only 3 more issues left, I believe, of King's Run. So I was like, might as well just finish it. Then to pick this up, Legion of Doom. You see the villains. Then it's Perpetua right there. So wonder what's going on with this one. She's supposed to be all powered up now. So, you know, they probably just about to get their ass kicked. So curious to see what that's going like. And then had to get my last book. This is Young Justice number 10. And, you know, I got this book only because Naomi is on it. And she joins the team. So I feel like this is going to be a key book later in the distant future. Had to get it. And like I said, I love Naomi. So she's black and she got dreads and she's a dope character. So I had to get Naomi, man. So pick this up. Speaking of which, I had picked this up not too long ago. Cover price. Static Shock number 1's first appearance of Static Shock in the comic book. Had to get this book. You know, shout out to McDuffin who wrote this book. And then that's what Naomi was named after. But ripped for him. but had to get this because I loved Static Shock when I was young. It was one of my favorite cartoon shows to watch, and you know he had the dreads, you know he had the coat, the trench coat. And he was just a dope character. And back then you didn't find too many good black superheroes. You still don't nowadays. So anytime they do a black character justice, you know I like it. That's why I'm gonna get that Far Sector book when it comes out this week too. But that's it for those. But since the new comic book week's coming out, I know I asked him if it was anything I should keep an eye on. He said the Batman and Tomasi on Detective Comics, his run, is supposed to be the first appearance of Mrs. Freeze. I guess she becomes Mrs. Freeze in that book instead of just Nora, I guess. I don't know what's going on with that, but he says first appearance of her and it's her first cover. I don't know if it's a first cover. I don't know how that works because she was in the last issue, but he said it was the first appearance of Mrs. Freeze. So I would say check that out. So I'll probably say that in Rob the Rican, shout out to him too. His video, I'll say probably in his stream because it's supposed to be. So I don't know what's going on with that. And then it's what else is dropping? Oh yeah, Event Leviathan. He said that Mark Shaw was the Manhunter. This was from a long time. I believe it was like 1970s, 1980s. There was a book called I think it was, I have it somewhere. I have to look at my box. I think it was special issue number 4, I believe, or number 5 is the first appearance of Mark Shaw as the Manhunter. So I would suggest picking that up before, because once Wednesday drop, Thursday, the price is going to shoot up for that book. It's I believe it's a Bronze Age. So that's my little bonus specs for the books this week, and that's about it. I'm gonna wrap this video up. So I appreciate everybody who's watching, especially since it's a late post for Humble Call that's last week. And I have nothing else, so good luck next week. I'll show my books on this Saturday. I'll show what I got. And thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you when I see you.